Okay. Yeah, you don't need to answer anything. I'm just on the line with you, okay? What happened?
What did you do? Did you have to shit there? What you tell me right now? Oh, no. I shot him.
You shot him?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, I've got everybody coming out for help, okay?
Please.
Oh my heart was beating so
Goodness,
fast.
that was intense.
That was so intense.
I mean, do you think it was like a self-defense situation?
Self-defense. Like they were calling 911 because they were in a situation, and then I think because you know how there was all like the tackling noises or the
Yeah.
She must have somehow gotten the gun from the person, and then
Maybe she had her own gun. Maybe she had like a pistol in her
stash.
pocket, you know? I like to imagine just everybody in the States has like one of those boots that has the little holster with the gun in it, you know? Like why else live in the States if not to own a tiny gun that you can hide in your shoe?
No.
3 and 6?
I killed both of them.
What did you use? Did you use a gun? Did you use a knife?
No, it's a wire. I use a wire on their neck.
Wire.
You use what, dear?
Wire on their neck.
You use wire on their neck?
Yeah,
What kind of wire?
I don't know. They are not doing anything. They are just blue, and they are like, they are not taking any breath, and they are, their heart is not beating.
Because you killed them.
Yes.
Oh man.
I mean, that's one of those things where it's like, it sounds like whoever did that was relatively young. Like they probably like didn't, like they knew they were like either mad or they wanted to get something, but they didn't like have any concept of the consequence.
I don't even know, because it was 2 people they did that to, and if they were young, then why didn't the other person just fend them off? Like it's a kid.
Well, maybe it was like
I think it's a young woman.
like they're sleeping or something.
I don't know.
Could
But
be that they were like intoxicated. Could be any number of things.
What's creepy is how calm she is. She's just like, yeah, I killed them with a wire. Yeah, wire. They're blue.
Except they're doing that thing where they like trail up at the end of the sentence where everything kind of sounds like a question. Like so, it's like they're probably freaking out a little bit, but they're holding it together. They're not just like ah, but they're like.
They did it and then they called 911. Like.
Well, that's the thing is like the consequences then kick in. They're like, oh wait, they're actually dead. Like, yep, no, I guess I did that.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna get away, and you don't want to be like tackled by police officers. You want to just like be taken away in your cuffs.
911, where's your emergency?
I need ambulance, police, I don't care who, for 15612 Spring Hill.
What's going on there?
I just found my father murdered in his bathroom.
You just what?
I just found my father tied and murdered in his bathroom, and his car's been stolen.
Okay, you don't have any idea what happened, sir?
No, I've been trying to get a hold of him for days, and I decided to come over to his house and just lock him.
Hold on 1 second. You're at 15612 Spring Hill, correct?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get him started that way, okay?
Oh my
God,
gosh.
that must have been so hard on him.
Just to know that like you'd been trying for days, and it's like if at any moment you're like, I'm just gonna go before then, like it could have been different. Like that's gotta like weigh heavy on you.
Oh, man. But honestly, the police dispatchers, they hear a lot of.
Yeah.
Good for them. I could never do that.
That's a heavy job.
They hear a lot of stuff.
And they always have to like stay like calm, composed, ready to go.
Like the guy at the beginning, he's like, hello, what's your emergency?
Yeah, like you need to know like what to ask these people because they're gonna be in hysterics.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not gonna be like something where they're like composed and ready to give you every piece of info that you need.
The guy was smart though. He got his address out ASAP, and that's what you should always do.
Yeah.
I learned that from when like police officers came to like my school to do a little talk. They're like, if you're in an emergency, always say your address first, because there's been like so many times where people are like, I need help, and then like the phone
something
disconnects
happens.
or something happens. They're like, whoa, we don't know where you are.
Yeah.
So get your address out there first. There you go.
What?
Green, please.
I can't understand the street.
Green, please.
Green place. Green like the color?
Yeah.
What's the phone number you're calling me from?
Okay, tell me what happened.
She cut me.
Who cut you?
Downstairs. I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
Responded to.
Hang on. Hold on.
Please. I'm downstairs.
Okay, who cut you?
This girl I responded to was ready for gas.
What did she cut you with?
A knife. I'm pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think Green Place, like it was like, because I've heard of like streets being called like something place before.
Yeah.
Do you think she was saying like Green Place as in she was in a place that was green, or that she was at Green Place?
That's a good thing, because she didn't really get her address out.
Yeah.
She seems like she was fading in and out of it. Oh, I hope that girl held on.
She was bleeding.
Ooh.
Okay, and when you say he's down, what do you mean?
She says he's cold and he's not breathing. She says she's been trying to give him CPR.
Okay. Is there any way you can get a phone, a cell phone, or something over there to him?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I'm giving it to her right here. Here she is, right here.
Okay.
About a year ago, they texted police to stop me in the middle of the night going up toward Raleigh.
Hello, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you get in there with him?
I've been there trying to do mouth-to-mouth, but he's cold and stiff. Really cold and stiff. And I've been gone all day hunting for him because he's got a lot of mental problems and he likes to go down to Durham and Raleigh.
That's rough. I don't want to be a total pessimist, but I don't think once someone's cold and stiff, there's much you can do for them.
Not looking too good.
Ay, ay, ay.
And the voice cracks are what get me. Like, you're trying to stay strong and you're trying to, like, you know, hold on and, oh.
255 Drive.
Okay, Mary, calm down. I need you to tell me what the address is.
255 St. Mary's, Ohio.
What do you mean by you just killed me?
He was beating me. He was gonna kill me.
Okay.
He had a knife.
Okay, where's the knife at now?
He's dead. He's in the closet.
He's dead in the closet.
Ooh. Again.
I mean,
I don't have anything to say. Oh.
It's just like, that's like an abusive relationship. Like, that's self-defense. Like, what can you do?
Unless she lied. But I don't even want to say that. That's so bad.
You gotta walk the fine line between skepticism and like...
But honestly, that's what police think at first. They don't go straight to self-defense. They're like, was it really self-defense?
Yeah, they gotta discount all of the other options. They gotta make sure they gotta get the whole story.
What's the emergency?
I've stabbed my son and he's in the bathroom. I don't know if he's alive or dead.
Right, what's your address?
Grove,
Carrington Street.
Will you hear, please?
Yes. What's your son called?
He's not, I think he's dead.
How old is he?
He's 26.
What, and you stabbed him?
We had an argument and I didn't mean to.
I mean, they never do.
What happened?
Sounds like he stabbed someone.
Oh my god. It's his son. He said 26-year-old son, no? He said my son.
Did you say son?
I thought so.
I didn't hear that bit. Are you back into your Lucy voice?
Yeah, it's just because he's doing an accent.
Ah, yes.
So I'm copying it.
They probably yeah, he didn't mean to because it's his son, obviously. They probably just got like
well,
a
I don't know
heated...
if it was his son. I may have misheard.
No, I mean, that sounds about right because the guy didn't sound very young, right? To be hanging out with a 26-year-old.
Gilchrist County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I just shot my daughter and shot all my grandkids, and I'll be sitting on my step, and when you get here, I'm going to shoot myself.
No.
What is the address that you're at, sir?
2550 Northwest, 25 Terrace, Don Spears. Every one of them are dead.
You said your name is Don Spirit?
Yep.
All right, Don, what kind of gun do you have?
It doesn't matter what kind of gun I got. They're all dead, and then when you get here, I'll shoot myself, and then you figure out what kind of gun it is.
My goodness.
I know. I have nothing to say. That is my heart.
That's not good.
No. Well, obviously it's not good.
That's not good.
Like, as soon as he said daughter, I was like, my heart literally dropped. And then he said all the grandchildren. Oh.
And the fact, like, I don't know what he's accomplishing by like calling the police and then telling him that he as well is going to shoot himself.
Please help me. It's 4777 Drive, Medina, Ohio, in the head.
What? You what?
I shot her in the head.
You shot who in the head?
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend? How old is your girlfriend?
4.
Oh my God, I can hear her in the background. I can hear her in the background.
She needs help.
Okay. Do you still have the weapon?
Oh.
I don't even know where it is.
Oh, did you hear in the background like going, like suffering?
I didn't hear that.
Oh
but...
man, in between him talking, you could hear someone in the background just go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I did not like that. I literally took off the headphones. Oh, I did not like hearing her. No.
That's wild. And to not know where the murder weapon is, like you've got to be in a state. Like he probably like was like in and out of like actual
Unless
consciousness.
he tried to like dash it and hide it.
That's true.
Or something was lying on the rocks.
The hell?
We thought it might have been someone who needed help, so without any hesitation, we crossed to the other side. There was a huge tree lying there, and we used to walk on it a lot. When we crossed over to the other side and looked at what was lying on the ground, we realized that this was not a human. It was some kind of a creature. Right away, we remembered that terrible scene from our early childhood, that bony hand from the well, which clung to Max's head.
From their childhood, they've seen this thing before? Oh my God, yeah, that definitely wasn't human. You know, the worst part about this is that I used to do that. I used to go to the local, like, creek, and there was always those fallen trees you could cross over to the other side of the bank that wasn't regularly accessible. I could have run into one of those, whatever the hell that was. It looked like the rake. Like, I know that's Lucy's thing, is to call out the rake when she sees it, but that looked like the rake. Goodness gracious.
The next night while I was closing up, I saw a dark figure standing outside in the distance, and it was too far for me to make out who it was. I began to worry, so I tried to hurry as fast as I could to finish up my work so I could go home. The last thing I had to do for the night was stock the freezer. As I was stocking the shelves, I heard footsteps, then I heard the door shut behind me. I immediately got up and ran toward the door, but then I noticed it was locked. I yelled to whoever it was to let me out, but they ignored my request as I felt the temperature decreasing by the second.
Ooh. That is a nightmare, getting locked in the walk-in freezer. I feel like I've made reference to that in some video. That's terrifying. The walk-in freezer is scary enough without actually getting shut into it. Has anyone seen the house that Jack built? Where he builds the corpse castle in the walk-in freezer after attempting to shoot a sniper rifle through like 8 heads at once? Oh man, I can't even deal with that. I've never worked in food service, and I don't know if I can after witnessing one too many movies where the walk-in freezer was a kill zone. Oh no. Why would you do that? No. Yeah, that seems to be the appropriate reaction to yanking your fingernail off with a rusty nail. Is just walk across the room and fall flat on your face. Oh boy, I'm getting like some like salad finger vibes from this, but like I guess a little less expertly animated. Still just as disturbing though. There's a very creepy aroma about this video. I can smell it. I feel.
Felt at ease. I heard another horrible sound. I heard a sharp scream that sounded like a man, then a loud thud, as if someone had dropped on my ceiling, followed after. I covered my head with a blanket. My hands and whole body shivered, and after 10 minutes of nothing, I peeked outside. it was completely quiet. I saw and heard nothing, but I couldn't fall back asleep that night.
Yeah, I mean, that's the move, right? Is just to burrow into the blankets and hope that nothing gets you. It's not the smartest move, but it sure does make you feel safer, doesn't it? I don't know if I would react that way. I think I'd have to go investigate, you know, grab the nearest heavy, blunt object and go for it. In this case, I don't know what that would be. Oh, perfect. Excellent. I can beat the hell out of somebody with this.
Not long after, they came closer to me saying that they have my present. It was the cake they made. It looked like a normal cake, but smelled really bad.
I don't trust these twins.
And it looked like it was rotting for a long time.
Oh.
No doubt, I felt disgusted. But soon, I decided not to judge by its looks. So
Well,
I
its looks and
eventually
it
tried
smells.
one bite. To my surprise, it tasted really good. I proceeded to eat more and more. But then, my eyes suddenly started to go blurry. The last thing I remembered were the twins' big creepy grin, and that I was dragged by them somewhere.
What kind of twins are you hanging out with? Why would you eat this mysterious cake they gave you so, like, sinisterly? That's awful. Oh my god. And if food smells bad, you don't eat it. Like, it doesn't matter how nice it looks, it doesn't matter if it was a gift. Like, you don't get over that. You're like, this cake smells rotten. I don't want to eat rotten food. And obviously that was the wrong choice. She got knocked out. It was poison. Oh.
A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs.
Why is she moving like that?
So she got up and started to head down.
I don't know. Why are you moving like that, Sarah?
As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into her room and said,
Why are you guys doing?
I heard it too. Stay in here and don't make a sound.
Oh my god, see, that's a classic like, creepypasta, very creepy story, but why, I think the animation disturbed me the most of all. Why does it look like a neural network made that? Like something that's pretending to be human assumes that's how humans move. I didn't like that one bit. The way their mouths moved, the way her neck was like all wobbly. Even the monster felt more normal than the humans in this. Oh god.
This really freaked my friend out. I told him I'd spotted a can of spray paint in the trash a mile back and that someone was probably playing a prank, just to calm him down. The closer we got to our base, the stronger the smell became. When we finally got there, we saw our teepee and felt a huge wave of relief come over us, even though the smell was as pungent as ever. We peeked inside the teepee through the little door flap we had made, and what we saw was haunting. There was evidence of someone living there.
Oh. Hold on, how long were they away from their teepee? Oh no. Somebody's just been camping out in their little homemade tent? That's kind of gross. I don't know if I'd like that. I think, I wish I had more context, because it just feels like, were they camping there, or was this something they made like months ago? Because if there's going to be a rotten smell and somebody living there, they would have had to have been away for quite a while. Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh, is that somebody really happy that they just found a new pet? Or somebody really happy that they just found a new meal? I would not want to live in this world. I don't think anything that's good. Even the dog, like, it's kind of cute. It's pretty creepy. It looks like it's made of a bunch of like flesh pieces from random animals stuck together. First it runs away from that piranha plant eyeball. Next we've got Smiley, you know, Smiley over here, really staring him down from down that alleyway. There's no escape. If I were that dog, it's game over. I go in that trash can and hope that I just become trash.
I thought I should do something to help this guy, so I called 911 and drove past him and slowed to a stop at the end of the block. While I stopped at the light, I explained to the dispatcher that there's a man in the road that might need assistance. All of a sudden I hear a loud bang from the driver's side window. I screamed and looked over. a man was pounding on my window, jiggling the handle of my locked car. I looked in my rearview mirror, and there was no man laying in the street. Still on the phone with 911, I screamed, "I'm so scared," to the dispatcher, and I floored it through the red light.
Yeah, no, that's the right call. I think that person was running a scam. They were pretending to be dead on the side of the road, so you hop out of your car, and then they take your car and drive. Either that or they beat you with the hammer in their back pocket, and that's equally bad, if not worse. Would you rather have your car stolen or a hole in your head? I don't know. It's kind of a tough choice in these harsh times we live in.
Then I could hear Aina whispering the Lord's Prayer, and my fear alarm started buzzing again. Then Aina tried to talk to Siti, but for some reason, she suddenly shuddered. And I knew the reason. Siti started to mumble the exact words that she had carved onto the cardboard, but this time her voice changed. She sounded like a demon. Her voice was deeper and lower than a man's, and her eyes simultaneously started to turn white. Her mumbling was getting louder, and now she began to scream while shaking her whole body.
Siti, are you alright? Oh my gosh, need a glass of water? Maybe go get some fresh air. It seems like you're not having a great day. Like, can I do anything for you before you freak out and tear the room apart? Holy smokes, these two poor other people. What are you supposed to do when your pal just starts like screaming demonic nonsense and shaking? Do you help him or do you run away? I guess it really depends on your comfortableness with demons.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. That is the most up thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. That was disgusting. I wish I'd never seen that. I really feel very uncomfortable. That's really ruined my whole day. I feel quite sick. That's disgusting. I'm like really angry that I've watched that. Oh god. I hate that. I hate that. I don't like ocean things and human things should not mix. This is disgusting. This is case in point. This girl, what a idiot. What do you think's gonna happen to you? You deserve to get your face sucked off. Oh my god. I can't even look. I can't look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. It's still going though. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I can't look. It's making me feel really sick. Stop. Okay, I knew about this trend, but thankfully I managed to get through life up until this moment, having not watched a video of it happening. People licking a toilet bowl. Why the f do you do that? That's disgusting. A toilet's so disgusting. There's so many germs. I don't even care if that's cleaned, because if it's cleaned, that means there's bleach in it, and that can also kill you. Everyone's an idiot. Ugh. That's disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. I'm moving on.
Social media craze that has dentists gnashing their teeth.
I'm gonna file my teeth down with a nail file because they're not perfect.
You heard right. People using a nail file on their teeth.
Oh, that makes... Oh my god. I could feel it. You know when every single person can feel that pain of like the nerves being exposed on their teeth? That's how I feel when I'm watching that video. Like, I can feel the pain in my teeth. Why would anyone want to file their teeth down with a nail file? That's disgusting. Go to the dentist. They can file it down for you.
Spontaneous combustion. The science is still pending on this one.
Oh my god.
But there have been hundreds of claims that individuals died after suddenly and inexplicably bursting into flames.
We were having one hell of a time, and all of a sudden...
One theory is that it's a result of a freak chemistry shift in the body.
Oh my god. Like, I didn't think this was real, but apparently this happens. Very rarely, but it's happened enough for this to be a thing. 23rd of September 2011, First Irish case of death by spontaneous combustion. Oh my god, at any given moment we could just burst into flames and that's it. End.
And all of a sudden...
Holy sh**. And they're saying it's a chemical shift in the body? What the heck?
This is a typed note suggesting that he made a mistake ordering this box, and things get weirder from there. Aaron slowly begins pulling out items that, when put together, recreate the scene of a horrible atrocity. Duct tape, surgical gloves, zip tie cuffs, and an old hand-turned screw that people would use instead of an electric drill are all found inside. Then there's this quick old video clip of a female stranger.
Cole? Where are we at?
What? So this guy just went on the dark web and ordered a bunch of sh**. Of course you're going to get some It's the dark web, that's where illegal things take place and people kill people and people hire hitmen and they sell their organs. Also, I thought the dark web was illegal. Am I an idiot? I thought it was illegal to go on that stuff. So why is he just publicly... I don't know, I could be wrong.
1216-333-1810. This number wasn't known until someone found a USB in a bathroom at a 9 Inch Nails concert which contained an MP3 file named 2432. When played, the sound of chirping crickets can be heard. This was strange at first, but it was even more strange when the audio was ran through a spectrograph which revealed a mysterious number. This number turned out to be a phone number, and when dialing these digits, a recorded conversation between a mother and her daughter can be heard. However, this conversation isn't just a conversation. Instead, it's a chilling wiretapped conversation involving a daughter who speaks with her mother about a terrifying situation she's currently in.
There's nothing else? I want the whole story. You can't leave us, what's the terrifying situation? I need to know the end. Also, I don't like making phone calls with people I know, so I'm never gonna make a phone call to a number I don't know. I don't answer my phone ever, so if you try and call me, don't take it personally that I'm not answering. Just text me.
She fell victim to what's been called the Benadryl Challenge, shared on the popular social media app TikTok. The challenge involves taking a dozen or more pills to trip out or hallucinate. A dosage that size can be life-threatening for anyone.
Large doses of Benadryl can cause seizures and particularly problems with the heart. The heart tends to go out of rhythm and not pump blood effectively.
Okay, people, you should never follow internet trends or internet challenges. They're always harmful, especially something like this that involves taking something that could potentially kill you. No one should ever do this. The Benadryl challenge? What a joke. You shouldn't be taking anything in large quantities because it will have negative effects on the body. It's a fact of life. Too much of anything can make you sick. So said Cheryl Cole, famous singer who sang that song.
Safety experts are warning about the latest dangerous social media challenge involving teenagers.
They're popping detergent pods into their mouths and then posting the videos online.
All right, come on.
Many of the social media videos are recorded and posted by They're putting poisonous laundry pods in their mouths for clicks and internet fame.
That is horrible. Like, Tide Pods just belong in the laundry, not in your mouth. Dumb. Why the hell would you do that? I just don't understand why anyone does anything like this. It's so stupid. All for a challenge, for a video. You don't look smart. You look like an absolute fool. And guess what? You're not famous after doing it, are you?
What actually the freak is this? What is this? He's a little laughing. Oh!
Ah!
Turn it down. You sound like a kid on freaking... Kid on his Xbox might. Click the little one. Oh my god! What is this game, dude?
Oh my god. Lomando.com. Okay, well after that first face, I'm never going on this website. What is this? Is a game? Doesn't seem like a game. It seems like hell. And I'm going there eventually. I just don't want to go there now. doll. Ooh, that one got me. That one truly got me. I hate banging. I hate someone trying to get into a room, or like a doorknob turning really fast, someone banging on a door, or someone chasing you up the stairs, the sound of footsteps. I hate things moving really fast, and that was horrible. I don't dolls. No one should have a doll in their home, first of all, unless you're a small child. But at the age of 10, you need to toss it. Those are the rules.
Вы можете показаться?
No. Oh my god, is that an open doorway? Or is that a cupboard? Oh. Oh, I think it's a cupboard. Does he even know that's opening? That's what's terrifying me. Is he oblivious to it? Is someone behind the camera filming him? Or is he alone here? That is terrifying. I hate having my back to any open space. I've discussed this with Keegan. That invites demons to take your soul. I always have to have my back to a wall so that no one can get me from behind. You know what I mean? You're watching Aaron. No! Stop moving so fast.
Huh.
Oh, stop it. You're scaring me. Ah!
What the f?
I don't like any part of that. I don't like rapid movements. Everyone just needs to slow the f down. That's what I'm realizing. I hate, that was, again, the exact same thing. Rapid knocking on the door. And then I didn't like his erratic camera movements. Just slow down and also just leave your home. If that was happening to me, I'd be out the door so fast. What is that? Oh, is that the grocery store?
Ahí está la primera cosa. No mames, no mames.
Oh, it's still going. Is the cart gonna come back? It's made its way up the stairs. Oh, doing even worse, a mannequin. That's see, the cart I could explain, because carts in grocery stores are always the wheels never work properly, they're never aligned correctly, so they always veer off to the side. That is a fact of life. But the mannequin, can't explain that. What's this? Oh, it's so... Oh, oh my god.
Are you serious?
Who's that?
What just happened?
How did that just happen?
What just happened?
Are you okay? You good?
Wait.
Colin.
What happened to him? Did he pass out? Or something happened? Like, he had the light in his hand and then it just fell. But it looked like he wasn't entirely there. Maybe he got possessed for a brief second. Also, what is that in the middle of the screen? I thought it was going to explode. Nothing made sense here.
Porteira, burro. Hã? Nossa, mas...
Oh yeah, it's for sure a ghost. That man, the man behind the camera, freaked the f out. His squeal, holy sh! I always believe them because you know when something's legit because the voice goes high as hell.
Не знаю, что делать.
Those noises. Why are you still there? Sounds like a bear. Oh! Stop it! Ah!
Luckily for
Why are you
Tim, that
still
was the
there,
last he
you
heard of
freak?
whatever was following him around the forest.
I don't care what's following you around the forest. Why the hell are you in the forest in the middle of the night? Also, if you hear any noise, just leave. I don't understand people.
We've never had anything like this before. About 1 a.m. I got up to go to the toilet and the loft hatch came down again, but this time it hit me on the head. And that's like a solid piece of wood. Really hit me on my head.
Oh, holy. I knew it was coming, yet still freaked me out. That's a lot. What are the odds that that comes down at that time? It's not a coincidence. There's a ghost up there f***ing with him. Pushed it down. Also, I believe him because he's an Englishman. Although I did say in a previous video that I don't trust Englishmen, but when it comes to ghosts, yes.
It consists of a short excerpt from a family's baby monitor. A completely black shadow figure appears from the left side and proceeds to stare directly into the camera before moving its head down. It has bright white glowing eyes and looks to be potentially wearing some sort of hat, as you can see an outline when he moves.
Yeah. It reminds me of The Haunting of Bly Manor and Danny's dead boyfriend who had the glasses and she kept seeing that guy with the beaming eyes everywhere. That's the exact same ghost. 100%. This is real life shit. This is Haunting of Bly Manor in real life. Also, all babies invite demons. That's why you shouldn't have children. Let's just end it. Oh, you.
The man is spooked as doors on each side of him seem to have something or someone on the other side of the door moving the handles. There's really no explanation for this.
Well, the explanation is that there's either someone on the other side of the door jiggling the handle or it's a ghost f***ing around. I hate this. Honestly, it's like I don't think I've ever told anyone about my fear of door handles moving at a rapid pace.
Some people swear their experiences are real. It looks like the white figure is standing with its arms crossed in front of it. Definitely spooky.
Whenever anyone's standing in the middle of the road in the night and someone's filming them on night vision, it's always going to be more terrifying. It also looks like a clown. I don't know why. It's because I can't make out any other features. Yeah, that's f***ed. It's just a creepy person standing in the street in the middle of the night. Stop, everyone just be asleep, okay?
2012, a Melbourne family wakes to the sound of someone breaking in the back door. The homeowner walks down the hallway and sure enough sees someone trying to break in. When the intruder sees the homeowner, he turns and runs. The intruder runs down the side passage and just leaps the fence, runs up the road and disappears into a park. Goes to the local hardware and he levels the playing field. He laces the inside of the fence with layers of barbed wire. Sure enough, only 2 nights later, screams echo the night. The homeowner's prepared this time, finds the intruder again, tangled and ripped apart in barbed wire, and simply injects the intruder. The next day, the intruder wakes in the homeowner's garage.
Oh my god. This is like Home Alone meets Saw. This homeowner has to be Kevin McAllister, who is also Jigsaw. That's terrifying, but well done to them. But I don't know the end of the story, and they're in their basement?
In the early 1970s, a college student decided to hitchhike his way home after class. A car pulls up, a man offers him a ride, and he climbs in. As soon as the car started moving, the student felt totally uneasy, like something was wrong but he couldn't quite place it. Without saying anything, he waited till the next time they slowed down and he flung the door open and ran away. 2 years later, he's flicking through TV channels when he comes across this special interview with a death row inmate. And it's just the audio recording, so he hears the interviewer ask the inmate, "Why did you remove all the door handles inside of your car?" The man just goes, "Well, the first time I tried to kill someone, I picked up a college hitchhiker who got smart at some point and jumped out of my car."
Oh shit. This is why they say always go with your gut. Follow your gut, because this guy knew. He felt it. He knew this guy was going to kill him, and he got out. Unfortunately, the victims that followed him did not get out because he removed the door handles because of this college guy.
So there's a guy that drove to work every day from the same road, and there was an old man who was living on that road. They were waving at each other each time the guy was passing by, and this went on for almost a decade. One day the guy was talking to a neighbor about that old man that he was waving each morning. He was saying things like he was making his morning awesome, but the neighbor looks at him pretty confused. So he says, "Wait, what? He's been dead for 3 years." The guy was shocked, and then he never saw the old man again.
The old man's dead. The guy's dead. This guy sees ghosts. Oh well, I wouldn't be too upset if I had a ghost friend that said hello to me every morning. How polite is that? At least he's not haunting you. Well, I guess he kinda is. At least he's not evil. So stop trying to complain when even ghosts want to be your friend, you know?
The conspiracy theories that people actually believe. This is a research facility in Alaska. So this facility has over 180 antennas, but a lot of people believe that these are an experimental weapon. They think that they are used for mind control, to control weather, cause disasters, earthquakes and all that kind of stuff. Here you can see some reviews about it on Google Maps. Do you believe it's a normal facility or something more?
Well, I don't know, because you didn't give me much other context, to be honest. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I trust Alaska with my life. It's only because I lived there, though.
She was that one kid that cut her arm, most of the time dressed emo, and just seemed to hate life itself. But during their school excursion to Pearl Harbor, she was the only one left to blame. You see, every class had to stay together, which was easy because they all had different wristbands. 5B's was red, which given what happened to them was pretty fitting. As the class entered the dark hallway leading to the underwater exhibition, they were guided and instructed by their audio headpieces, which on the day everyone in the class was wearing, except Kelly May. Now it's still not clear which door they exited or why, but the next day the whole class of 5B were found drowned and laying at the bottom of the shipwreck.
What the heck? So, I'm confused as to what happened here. Okay, this entire class is gone, but they're blaming this one girl? Was she part of the class? I'm confused. It did freeze halfway through. I feel like I lost some context. This girl is a witch. That's what I got out of this. She's a witch. She killed her class. Is that what we're saying? Witchcraft.
Plastic surgeries that went wrong, part 1. Sahar Taber was a beautiful girl. I mean, very beautiful. And she got famous in 2017 because she was kind of starting to change her looks crazy. Little by little. Some people were even calling her the ugly version of Angelina Jolie. Turns out that she wasn't even trying to look like Angelina Jolie. She was actually inspired by Emily from Corpse Bride. Do you like the before or after?
Isn't it confirmed that this was fake? I thought it was all makeup and that it was fake. Or am I wrong? Did she actually get surgery? I don't know if it's creepy either way. I thought it turned out to be fake. I could be wrong. Someone let me know though.
London is home of the quietest room in the world, and people are known to go insane after 30 minutes. For the first couple minutes, he was fine. After 5 minutes, he started to hear his own blood circulation. He started to feel some pressure on his head and felt a little nauseous. He started to make up sounds in his right ear, and he didn't know if they were real or not. His mind started to do weird things. As you can see in his eyes, he's totally zoned out. After a while, he started to look at his watch and couldn't tell if time was speeding up or slowing down. He started describing noises underground, even though the room is totally soundproof.
That's terrifying. I hate these chambers. I could never go in one. Can you imagine you're just sat in a room and all you can hear is like the inside of your body. You can hear your heartbeat. You can hear your blood moving inside of you. Everything is so heightened. It's just, oh no. Hell no. You couldn't pay me to go in there. Not a chance.
Facebook actually shut down 2 robots that they created known as Alice and Bob because they started talking to each other in their own language. Yeah, I probably would have shut them down too.
No. I heard about those robots. They started coming up with their own language and they communicated with each other. It's like, these are robots and they start plotting against us. What the f***? Stop creating robots. We're creating powerful things that are just gonna take over the world and we're all gonna die. It's like iRobot. That's fact. iRobot's a documentary.
In 2004, a young family moved into the house they just bought for their family of 6. The house was huge with 12 bedrooms, but in the whole house, 1 room was locked. And a condition of sale from the real estate agent was they were to never open that door. In the middle of the night, they woke up to something running through the wall. The sound was like banging, like someone was dragging something. when all of a sudden there was a scream from one of his daughter's rooms. He ran into his daughter's room and found something dragging her in the closet. He quickly got an axe and went to the locked room and smashed open the door, only to find the real estate agent with a butcher's outfit, his daughter on a chopping table, and both her arms and legs missing. She was screaming, "Help me, Dad."
That's awful. Also, how could you ever move it into a home and accept that there's one locked door that you can never go through? You can't just own a house and just not enter it. I'd knock that door down day one. I'd want to know what's behind it. I'd find that butcher. He's not taking my arms.
In 2012, a high school tutor and her student stayed up so late one night studying that by the time they were done, the buses had stopped running. Without another way home, the student asked if he could stay the night at her place. Reluctantly, she agreed. When they got back to the apartment, she fell asleep on her bed and he fell asleep on a blanket next to her bed on the ground. A few hours later, she wakes up to the boy standing awkwardly in the middle of the room with a very strange look on his face. She asks him, "What's wrong?" He looks at her and says, "I'm really hungry. Let's go get some tandoori chicken." Confused, she says, "It's 2 a.m. Just get a snack in the cupboard." Yanks her from the bed. Feeling totally caught off guard by this whole situation, she goes into the hall with the boy. She can tell that he is terrified. He looks at her and just says, "I'm not actually hungry. When I woke up, there was someone under your bed."
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I thought there was going to be a twist like he was a zombie. That he just really wanted me in the middle of the night. That's terrifying. That's like the end of Urban Legend, or the beginning of Urban Legend, when the guy's like, someone's in the back seat, and he was trying to warn her, but she thought he was trying to attack her. Oh my god, there's someone under her bed. I hate that. I hate that.
So this house is known to be one of the most beautiful houses in Arkansas, and it's used for wedding venues, events, and all kinds of things like that. I wonder if people would be getting married there if they knew that an awful murder took place there, not once, but twice. This is Martha McKay, the owner of the house. She recently was found murdered inside the house. Okay, but it gets much stranger than that. Not only was she murdered in this house, but 24 years ago, her mother was also murdered in this house by the exact same man. This is Travis Lewis. He murdered Sally McKay, Martha's mother, in the same house 24 years ago when he was 17 years old.
First of all, okay, this is horrible. This is really horrible. Why would you stay in the house that your mother was murdered in? If there was a murder happened in my house, I would get out of that house so fast. I wouldn't want to know that someone had died there. I wouldn't want the memories of someone dying there. I'd get out of there so fast. That's horrible. That's a horrible, it's not even a coincidence. That guy planned that. He wanted to go back. I don't know. I hate that. It makes me very uncomfortable and very sad.
Murder. In 1971, John List killed his entire family, his wife, children and his mother. And he had meticulously planned the whole thing. After killing them all, he placed the bodies in sleeping bags and lined them up. He also wrote a letter to his pastor explaining why he had to kill them. And then he disappeared. 18 years later, he is remarried and tries to do the whole thing again. But this time he was arrested after a tip was given to the FBI. It took 18 years to capture him. The creepiest thing about all that was that he thought he was trying to save souls.
What? This is like the ending of The Haunting of Hill House, when the mother, well, halfway through, when she kills Nell and she thinks she's waking her up, but it's like, no, that's your dad, and now you've just killed your daughter. It's like, how? There's no way. You're crazy. He's absolutely insane. You're not saving souls, you're taking souls.
Rude, Roberto. Oh my. What is going on? So I'm actually kind of confused. Like, is this person just stupid and forgot that their pal moved, or their roommate moved, and now they're breaking and entering into some tattooed guy's house? Is that what happened? Oh no, that's unfortunate. That sucks. I'm sorry, Roberto, that your friend is so stupid, and whoever is, texting this man, he's just like narrating what's happening. Like, man outside, tats on face. Why'd you get rid of my sofa? It's because he doesn't live there anymore. Wow, that is very unfortunate. Are you in your bedroom? Yeah, Dad, what's up? Are all the doors in the house locked? I don't know. Aren't you downstairs? No. Listen to me very carefully. Look out your window. Is there a man down there? You're scaring me. What's going on? Please, just look. OMG, Dad, what is this? Don't take your eyes off him, Chloe. What do you mean, him? Oh no. If he texts you, do not answer. Promise me. What? Why would it text me? Yeah, you see? It's not a man, it's a thing. And also, how would the thing know her phone number? Send her a little text? You think it would send her a little selfie? Little, I'm gonna eat your brains out later? Maybe? Boy, that's, so do you think the dad's like across the street? Like he's pulling into the driveway and he sees this thing in the front lawn and his daughter's in grave danger? I'd be afraid. I would definitely be afraid. It's nice to meet you, Fred. I am Nicole. Did you just send in a resume? Yes. Okay, great. Was there anything else I could assist you with? Just a date and time for an interview would be great. Unfortunately, I don't make those decisions. Well then, what are you wearing? Ha ha, kidding. Hope yo hear from you soon. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for chatting and enjoy your night. It's not how you get a job. It's not how you make a good impression. Fred, you gotta rethink your strategy here, big guy. That's a bold move and a bad move. At about 11 p.m., a family friend texted me this, as accurately as I can remember. Look, I thought I could do it. I can't. It's been 6 months since it happened, and nobody even cares anymore. He's just a kid. I do not want to be any further involved. Ask someone else. About 30 seconds later, oh, sorry, that was a mistake. I meant to send that to my brother. We're just messing around. It's an awfully likely story there, family friend. That seems like somebody's getting set up to be jumped, murdered, excommunicated. And then with the quick, like, oh yeah, no, the classic text, like, oh no, it was meant for somebody else. No, my friend just logged onto my account and said, yeah, it wasn't me. I was driving and my phone went off. I don't answer while driving. It went to voicemail. I got home and listened to the message. It was a woman in a heavy accent begging for unintelligible name to help her. She was pleading into my voicemail saying it wasn't long now and to please hurry. The voice faded away almost like they slowly pulled the phone away from their head and the line went dead. I called the number back. I was almost panicking with confusion over what was going on, but it was no longer in service. Kept me up for days. Yeah, that is very freaky. Like unexplainable voicemails, especially when it's not just like a spam one or like somebody getting the wrong number. Like it's like something like that. Very freaky. I feel like in university I got a message like that, but it wasn't as like serious, but it sounded like somebody was like very worried about something and just telling me this random person that they accidentally dialed. Bonkers. I once received a message from a random number saying, "How's your show?" I was in fact watching TV, but I just deleted it and kept on with my night. I got a text again around 10 minutes later saying, "Please don't ignore me. Ignoring me makes me very angry." I started to get kind of freaked out, and then I get the last text. It says, "I'll always be watching. Look outside." And from across the street, a light comes on in an upstairs window, and I see a vague silhouette of someone waving. Long story short, this guy wasn't even living in that house. After I called the police, I filed a restraining order and haven't seen the guy since. Oh my goodness. I mean, maybe he was just interested in how the show was going, you know? Maybe it was a really good episode of The OC? I don't know. Holy moly. But how would the person from across the street in this person's house, not allowed to be there, also be able to look out, see that you're watching a show, also be able to know your specific number to text? Like, it's not like old school where like your phone number was associated with your household. It was like a cell phone with texting capabilities. This person was either had superpowers where he could find out text messages, or they were stalking them for a very long time. Alright, this person's texting their dad. "Hey dad, do you believe in ghosts?" Dad says, "There's no such thing as ghosts. But our maid says there's ghosts. Pack your bags, meet me out in the car now." "Why? We don't have a maid." That gets so much more ridiculous with every text. I love it. I love the idea that the dad is in the car outside as this is happening. I love the idea that both she needs to be expedient and get their bags packed. I love the idea that this person somehow didn't know they didn't have a maid, or maybe was like interacting with this maid-like being for an extended period of time. But it's like, it doesn't seem like it's malevolent. It seems like it might be benevolent, because it's like a maid that's doing maid things and cleaning up around the house, and then also being like, hey, ever heard of ghosts? Like, I hope you don't hate ghosts, because I'm a ghost. I'm also cleaning your toilet. Like, and then the dad just decides, oh, I'm sorry. There's just so much going on here. This is beautiful. Call me Melon Man. Look at him. I would love to meet Melon Man. Do you know the Melon Man, the Melon Man, the Melon Man? Oh, like this person's playing along too. I feel like you should get a Melon Man tattoo. Oh my, this person got a Melon Man tattoo. Oh my gosh. And it's easy to show to girls. That's why they got it. You go, Melon Man. I feel like Melon Man is either a serial killer or the next big contestant on The Masked Dancer. Both of which should be criminal offenses. If you're a serial killer or on The Masked Dancer, you should be in prison. That's my opinion. New phone, who dis? Who is this? Who is this? You messaged me, babe. I don't think so. You definitely did, babe. What's up? Who is this? Don't be scared, sugar. I really don't know who this is. I don't either. Oh, I'll show you mine if you show me yours, little kissy winky emoji. Mwah. And he says that twice. So are you telling me you don't like getting messages from people you don't know? That's weird. Maybe you shouldn't do it to other people then, or I'll find you. Wow. This person went off the deep end, and they were the one who opened it up. My goodness, that's extra creepy. Although it's less creepy now that I see that like they were just doing it kind of like to like prove a point, but they proved the wrong point. It's like Karen-ish behavior, you know, like getting mad at something that you did and trying to blame it on other people. No good. My roommate tried to get an IKEA delivery to our apartment. They called and refused to drive into our complex, saying she'd have to grab the bookcase from their truck and drive it into our house. After irritatedly doing so in her PJs and barely speaking to the delivery guy, she got this message today. Hi Natalie, this is Adam from the IKEA delivery yesterday. I apologize for the unprofessional nature of this text, but would there be any chance you might like to go see a movie with me? I'm headed to church until about 1 o'clock, so my phone will be off until then. He's leading with the text that he got from the IKEA database. He wants to see a movie, which is a pretty safe first date, but also he's letting her know that he is a devout religious man who would never text during church. Mwah, it's a triple threat right there. It's beautiful. You go, Adam. All from seeing her in her PJs too. I wonder what like were they like Minions PJs? I bet you they were, and that's what really sealed the deal for this IKEA delivery guy.